Hey guys, it's me, Fatphobia, and I'm back today with another video. Today is going to be Big Chungus in this one. And yeah, alright, let's do it. Big Chungus!
Jungle, the Chungus sleeps tonight. Big Chungus is a meme on Reddit. I am woman, I am fearless, I am sexy, I'm divine, I'm unbeatable, I'm creative, you can get in line.
Wilson poses in red swimsuit reminds people it's never too late to improve yourself. First of all, weight loss does not mean you're improving yourself. I know a lot of skinny people who are really terrible. And now I can add Rebel Wilson to that list. To be clear, I do not care that she lost weight. I care that she is talking about it in this way and the implications of the language she's using. Rebel Wilson built her career off of the stereotypes people hold about those in bigger bodies and always was getting in front of the fat joke and making sure people were laughing with her instead of at her at the expense of all other fat people. All representation is not good representation, and I didn't like this when she was fat. But it is truly appalling for her to imply anyone could have the same results as her if they were to just go for it. On another photo, she said, "I feel like turning 40, I've weathered a lot of storms, but somehow I've managed to thrive." And I'm not saying she didn't work hard, but maybe her international fame, access to personal chefs and trainers, and $22 million helped.
I got time today. Have you ever considered that some people might just be fat because they're fat? Genetics, play a huge role. People can naturally be thin. Therefore, people can naturally be fat too. Also, this doesn't apply to me, but have you heard of poverty and needing to eat cheap foods to stay alive that sometimes make you gain weight because that's all you can afford? Have you ever considered medications? I take 5 medications, all of which have made me gain weight. I also prioritize my health, believe it or not. Fat people can care about their health. Also, I'm not acting oppressed. I am oppressed. Fat people are oppressed. It's not because you can't control your own impulses. Regardless of whether it's from someone's lack of impulse control, they can still be oppressed. But baby, you are downright stupid if you don't think that some people can just be naturally fat. There's such thing as a set point weight, and when people grow up and they eat normally and move normally for them, they find a range that's healthy for their body. So next time you want to come on my page and try and spew misinformation, do a little bit of research first. Thank you.
Did I go from this to this?
Want to know a bit more about why you shouldn't use the word obese and obesity? It's because when I go to the doctor, they see me as that and they don't listen to my concerns. It's me being dehumanized. It's me not being seen as a human. Just stop using that language.
I think that it's kind of the point though. Like, it's hidden beneath. It's not the main point, but I think it is still a point. Because people are so brainwashed to think that anything a fat person does is bad, including eating something healthy. Like, potatoes are one of the best foods to eat. Like, they're one of the main foods that keep you satisfied and full the longest. Yet people are so brainwashed to think that a fat person eating a potato is not good, simply because they're fat. Because they are so brainwashed into thinking that anything a fat person does is bad, or anything a fat person eats is too much, or not good for them. People seem to lack the understanding that fat people still need to eat to be nourished, to do their daily jobs, to be satisfied in life. Just because someone is fat doesn't mean that they shouldn't be eating. And just because someone is fat doesn't mean that they shouldn't be eating satisfying foods that they enjoy. Not everything is about health. We all die. We all die. Regardless of what you eat, we all die. And a lot of us die of things not related to health or health problems. So yeah, I agree it's not the main point, but it is still a point in that fat people are still seen as bad for literally nourishing their bodies. And it's not okay, and this double standard needs to change. So thank you. Also, all hail the potato. Thank you, cultato. Hashtag. If you're not part of my cult, let me know and I'll add you to it. Cultato for the win.
Just like a dream, the prettiest girl I've ever seen. From the
I'm fat, but big deal. I don't feel bad about it. You never made me feel bad about it. And just because there are some people in the world who want me to feel bad about it, doesn't mean I have to.
Don't you worry about it, bitch. I know somebody like it.
You can think that all you want, but the body positive movement and the BOPO movement is not about your own personal body image. It has nothing to do with how you see yourself or you see your body. It has nothing to do with your insecurities. The BOPO movement is about changing how society views marginalized bodies and dismantling the discrimination and oppression that marginalized bodies face. And that, my friend, has absolutely nothing to do with how you view your body. It has to do with how others view it. And it has to do with how others mistreat you because of it. And that is why thin people are not meant for the body positive movement. Because thin people cannot be oppressed because of their thin body. Because we live in a society that idolizes thin bodies. So thank you, but it has nothing to do with body image. But there's lots of other movements out there that you can join that has to do with that. So good luck!
If you are thin and you post those body positivity photos where you're hunched over and forcing yourself to have rolls, I want you to feel embarrassed. Because that's embarrassing.
Must think happens to fat people when we go to the doctor. What seems to be the problem? I have a lump on my chest. Have you tried losing weight? You can't ask me that because I love myself. Oh well, since you love yourself, I'll treat you like a real person with a real health issue instead of blaming everything on your weight. Wow. Thanks, Doc. Thin people aren't so bad after all. All I had to do was love myself. When thin people make body positivity about self-love and beauty standards, it puts fat people at risk. And while many people are now referring to body positivity as fat liberation, that term addresses fatphobia, but not other forms of body oppression. What I eat in a day as a fat person not interested in weight loss. At my new job addition. Tim's Vanilla Iced Coffee. Cheers. Half a fruit explosion muffin. That's the explosion. Water. Leftover butter chicken. Is it weird when I make eye contact with y'all? Strawberries. More water. Second half of my life. Tuna casserole. Water plus vitamin. Instagram. Last water.
I'm fat, but big deal. I don't feel bad about it. You never made me feel bad about it. And just because there are some people in the world who want me to feel bad about it, doesn't mean I have to.
Hey, can I ask you a question? Yeah, sure, what's up? What's the body positivity movement? Okay, so let's start at the beginning. The body positive movement started in about the 1960s. Its original goal was to tackle social norms, government policies, and to just get equality for fat bodies in all spaces. But then that expanded to include different bodies, like trans bodies and disabled bodies. So overall, the movement itself was to help fight the systemic oppression against marginalized bodies, or bodies that just hold no privilege whatsoever. But around the 2000s, that kind of changed. The body positive movement became more so of loving yourself. It became an internet buzzword. Brands started to use it to push products and show that they were inclusive. IG models started to use the hashtag in their pictures to show that they love their bodies. So instead of it being connected to its roots of fighting oppression and making sure that marginalized bodies have equal opportunities in all spaces, it became a light and fluffy thing.